Cristiano Ronaldo and Erling Haaland are the perfect examples of guys who had jealous men around them. Hi guys, it's Jay. I'm back again with another video and we're going to get straight into it. But before we do, as always, make sure you leave a like, comment and subscribe to the channel for future videos to come. You see, the World Cup has finished now and everyone's moved, right? And I watched a couple of games. It was alright, but one thing I really analyzed was the standout players of the competition. And when it came to Cristiano Ronaldo and Erling Haaland, I really just came to the conclusion, and you're free to all disagree if you want, but I came to the conclusion that they have jealous teammates who really don't want them to fucking win. Now, for example, both Portugal and Norway, and for those of you who don't really know football or soccer, Cristiano Ronaldo plays for Portugal, Erling Haaland plays for Norway. But when it comes to these two national teams, they are built for these two strikers. Because in basic terms, for those who don't know football, the teams are built to give them the ball to score. Put it that way. Now, at the World Cup, these teams got knocked out, you could argue, quite early, right? And I really analysed not just the performance of the players, but the behaviour. And we can all take this on in life. You see, as a man, when you strive to become successful and you don't tolerate no fuckery and you really just want to be the best version of yourself, first of all, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Second of all, you're gonna get a lot of jealous guys around you. You just are. Unfortunately, that's how life is and goes, right? And these guys will try their hardest to drag you down and make sure you don't succeed. And it's because of this. On average, you and these guys started from the same positions in life, but you just leveled up way faster and more effective than these guys. So what you have to understand is guys don't like that. A lot of guys don't like that. And it's important to separate yourself from these guys if you want to improve and reach your full potential. Ronaldo, people could argue he didn't score many goals. I think he only got 3 goals in the World Cup. And it's like, well, true, but did his teammates really give him the ball like that? No, in my opinion. If you want to argue and disagree, comment down below. But for me, no. They didn't give him the ball. Not enough. And it's like maybe if they gave him the ball more and stopped being so fucking selfish, Portugal would have gotten further. Maybe Norway would have beat England if they gave Haaland the ball. And they weren't so fucking selfish sometimes, not all the time. So there's a lesson here. And the lesson on your team, guys in your life, family, friends, they can become jealous of you real quick when you start to become the best version of yourself. When you outshine them, a lot of them will get jealous. And you have to be aware of this. Don't try and keep them around just because you've known them for a long time. Don't try and keep them around because you have similar interests, because that will drag you down. The thing is about us guys is we invest a lot of time, energy and resources into relationships. And because we do this and we understand the value of investing, we find it hard and difficult to leave. We find it hard to cut people off. Me, I don't find it hard anymore. I'm not going to lie. But at some point in our lives, we do. We find it hard, especially with women, when we invest so much. But as a man, one of your greatest superpowers will be the ability to let go and put your emotions to the side. So that's the video for today, right? Always be willing to put your emotions to the side, think logically, and if something or someone isn't working, isn't matching the energy, you got to be willing to cut them off, bro. Especially with women. If this woman doesn't provide value in your relationship, you have to put your emotions to the side. She's attractive in your eyes. The sex is amazing, but you have to be willing to say, this ain't good enough. Long term, is she going to be a great mother for my kids? No. So why the fuck you keeping her for? So guys, just always be aware of this. And that's the video for today. So I hope you learned something. Make sure you leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. With that being said, I'm Jay and God bless.